Okay, one more thing is the stage sustain. All right, I know the sustain is like a hit or miss. You either really love it or you really can't stand it. The hip hop guys and the neo soul guys love the grit and the grunge and the unevenness of the notes because it represents that old school hip hop feel with the Roots and Tribe Called Quest and all them other guys. So they really love it. But the other guys who's not really used to that type of sound and playing it with the hip hop like it a little better. So I found a little medium ground. So there is a new version of the stage that is fixed, and especially this C note right here. So it's fixed. All right, so you're good on that. So we got a new version of the sustain samples on the neo soul stage. So I think you guys who were a little picky about it would like it. You just really wanted a few more tweaks, a couple of notes taken out, a couple of the broke notes taken out. Like I said, there's guys that love the broke notes, and that's what they're asking for. And then some people, so I kind of came in the middle. It's still dirty, it's still grungy, but at the same time it's cleaned up a little bit. All right, so, and that's with that. So we got the settings right here. We can increase and decrease the latency. Another thing we did, okay, so for you iPad 2 users, we do realize that this is a very powerful sample library, and it does take a lot of CPU. So what we did, we offered the ability for you to disable the mechanical effects. Once again, the more polyphony that the unit adds, the more processor it takes up. That's with anything. That's with any keyboard. That's why you see the lower cost keyboards have less polyphony. The higher cost keyboards have more polyphony, because the more the polyphony, the more the processor. So this, if you go to settings right here, you have the ability to disable mechanical effects. When you click that on, this grays out and the mechanical effects are not there. And all you get is the sustain. So with that, it completely adds an instant increase to your processor and allows you to really use it live. So for you iPad 2 users, you iPad mini users, and you iPad 3 users, where you can disable the top effects, and now you'll be able to just play the sustain, which is still good, and even use the chorus and the reverb. So you'll be able to use both of those, and you turn off the top effects and you just instantly increase your processor. So everybody knows the main thing is the sustain. I mean, you really like the mechanical releases and all that other stuff, but the sustain is the most important. That's the thing that you play. That's the thing that you love. So we offer the ability to disable that, and so there we go with the sustain. So there you have it. So now, here's the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake. Yes, yes, yes. We do have AudioBus, AudioBus, AudioBus. I wish I would have talked to my dude at Sounds and Gear, because he warned me, never, ever, ever come out with an application that does not have AudioBus. And as long as I'm going to make applications now, I will never come out with an application that does not have AudioBus or virtual MIDI. All right, so we already did that. We're done. We're good. So now we have AudioBus. AudioBus, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, I was not aware of how sweet this thing is, but it's really sweet. Basically, it turns your iPad into a realistic module in which to record through apps. You can, and it's so good that even Apple, which is very rare for them to do, adopted AudioBus into the GarageBand, and they never ever adopt third-party stuff. They usually create their own and make you adopt to them. So AudioBus is that good that Apple did that. So We do have AudioBus, and I'm going to demonstrate right now how to use AudioBus. I've never used it before. I don't know how it works. I want to see how user-friendly this thing is. I've never done AudioBus. I want to see firsthand how easy this is to use AudioBus. All right, so let's close this down. All right, so we got Neo-So Keys. It's already up. Let's go. And all right, so the first thing we need to do, we need to go ahead and download. All right, so we need to download AudioBus from the actual store. So let's go to the App Store. AudioBus. And it's right there. So just install it, all right? So we're good with that, all right? So now what I'm going to do while that's installing, let's go to my GarageBand. And I forgot where I put that thing at. Let's go to my GarageBand, all right? MIDI stuff. Here we go. GarageBand. Let's open up GarageBand. Once again, I've never used AudioBus. I have no clue how it works. I don't know what you do. I'm just a new guy I enabled it in the SDK, me and my developer, and I never used it. So I like to do stuff when I've never used it so I can see how easy something is if I don't have to read something. You know what I mean? If it's that user friendly. So let's just make a new song. So we're gonna route audio to it. So we're gonna make a new audio recording. All right. So point your iPad tools. So all right. So we're gonna go to let's go to instruments. Actually, no, let's start that. All right. So we want to somehow record it. So let's go to this view right here. All right. So this is going to be our track that we actually record in. Okay. So we'll see if that works. Right now it's recording through the audio speakers. Okay. Let's see if AudioBus is actually downloaded. It actually is. So let's start AudioBus. All right. Okay. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's give it a good shot. Let's see if we can do it. All right. So let's actually go to our input. I guess our input would be the Neo-So keys, all right? And our output would be GarageBand. All right, tap to launch. All right, we're tapping to launch. All right, I guess it's making a connection. All right, let me go then to GarageBand. Okay. Okay, wow, these little things are at the side. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. When I'm playing the keys, the audio from Neo-So keys is showing there. Okay. All right. I should just be able to hit record. All right, so let's see if it worked. Let's see if it worked. All right, let's go back to here. And wow, it shows Neo-So keys on the track. And let me play this back. Ridiculous. You know how I say that. Ridiculous. I must have put it on loop or something. That's why it stopped me. That's ridiculous. I just recorded from Neo-So keys version 1.2 into GarageBand using AudioBus. I never used AudioBus before, ever. I just tried it just now, and that is cool. So Neo-So keys version 1.2. We got all the fixings for you. If you were upset about the stage, we changed that for you. If you were upset about virtual MIDI, we got that. If you were super upset about AudioBus, as you can see, we just demonstrated it, we have that. All right, so neo-soul keys, if you're upset about the processor not being able to use it, we have that too. So you can turn it, you can turn the mechanical effects off and completely reduce your processor and just use the sustain samples. If you were mad that you didn't get a chance to use the different MIDI channels, we have that too. Now you can choose your particular MIDI channel. All right. So, and if you were mad that your latency was not where you wanted it to be, we added that too. So we added that all. Very big update. Neo-Soul Keys, Gospel Musicians version 1.2 is now available in the App Store, ready to purchase. And we're out.